We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Steal. Check steal.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
97.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Off of play action, here's Lance. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Man, me, nigga.
So this is something we didn't see it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have it, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well.
Playing, nigga.
Protecting the football.
Bro, ain't no way, bro.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Trouble, 38. Hey, don't steal. Ready?
They'll try and run for it with Hill.
Well, y'all green as fuck. Well, y'all made that nigga run way out of there.
At the 44. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it. First downs.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. On play action.
Got him. Hit.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Lance now on first down. It's Hill, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill.
Stop playing.
The end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
This.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
Hits the ball just jumping around. Nobody will grab it on my team, bro.
And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he'll get nothing there.
Hits
Stopped
the
right
ball
at the
jumping
line as that
around.
will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun. Lance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Justice Hill. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Packers at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the hunt.
And for the third time
Bro,
in this half, it's
ain't no way, bro. I threw that shit to
picked
it out
off
of
by
bounds.
Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Lance got his man. It's Dulcich. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
They
can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 36, Lance gets this one to Hill. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Go ultra.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Set hut. Check you. Ready.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, the big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing now is Lance. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, here's Swift. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
They're still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Let's go down.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Green jack.
From the gun, it's Lance. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And some room to run now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On the set.
A final shot before half for Lance. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start the second half with Hill. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 7. Lance over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Come on, set. Opposite, green. Ready?
Lance going to sneak it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check smash. Steal. Check steal. Set.
Hill running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
6. Mega. Strike. Check strike. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Red, yellow.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll try and run here with Swift. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Finding more on the out route for the completion.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Again, he finds more.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Ready, set.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. 30, 10, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember.
He's got a man, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Smith, red. Hey, go steal. Ultra. Ready.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Black shot. Smash, red.
Here's Lance. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from...
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their route...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And now the rookie's free. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you.
Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
It's week 12 of the NFL. And back.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They go play action here on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he whips that one incomplete there.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. They'll look to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score on pick 6. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Butker's kick here is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So that kick gives them their 3rd drive. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over. Here comes Hunter Renfrow ready for the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Ready.
They'll try it now with Swift. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On second down, Swift. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Swift. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. Now the Bears going to call the 1st and goal timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety.
I got to give them a ton of credit here because they're just refusing to give that other sideline any kind of hope. That safety not only kills the drive, but adds to a big early lead. And the way that this one's going, I would expect that lead to continue to grow in the ensuing possessions.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because
he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try and go deep again, and that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. lacking speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a good 3rd down conversion to get this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
He's going to let it go again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago